Ooh, is there some Skytrack going on? Maybe. Maybe there is some Skytrack going on. We'll have to wait and see how this is gonna work out. So this corner here, I love this corner. It is dangerous though. Actually, the walls should stop us from getting too badly stuck through all of there. We had a circuit a little while ago that actually used this kind of section. Now these tracks are all submitted a while ago, so it's not like a direct. I mean, the rest of the track is going to be a direct copy anyway. This is just how this part of the circuit goes. This area can be used. I don't know where we're going to be running off to next. Be careful of the post on the inside. If anything, the drift tamper is really understeery, which is actually surprisingly, yeah, not kind of what I was expecting. It is mega understeery through here, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful of this one. Alright, okay, so that's where the Skytrack goes. That's fair enough. I mean, it gets to... Whoa! We got a bump and a slide, and I believe that might have been Impega behind got turned. Impega had to check up to not hit me. Problem is, as Impega checked up, the car behind... Like, once... So I was slow because I slid. Impega had to panic and slow down. It gave us a little bump, and the car behind just doesn't have time to slow down and avoid that. It's difficult. Oh, that's a little bit of a hard... Actually, no, not too bad. It looked like a really harsh transition. Isn't too bad. Liam has a big dive. Gonna have to give some space there. Still got a good run on the exit, though. Maybe. We might get past the green car around the outside, which we do for all of this. Oh, and then we bump Liam. Actually upset my car way more than it did Liam's. I didn't want to be doing that, you know, full stop. And it just lost us a little bit of time. Gliska is running away. I feel like catch-up might not have been turned on, or maybe this circuit just doesn't really do much for catch-up. There's a tree there. Who put that tree there? Can we petition to remove the tree that obstructs the potential racing line? Or the racing line that I took on that one lap? I say we remove the tree. In fact, I shall go get a chainsaw myself and remove the tree for next race if I could. Sadly, it's GTA and I can't, but I do feel like that should not be there. I'm also pretty sure I am not the only one that's hit that tree. Yes, we should remove all of the trees to make way for racetracks. I am okay with this as a plan. Well, mostly okay with this as a plan. Well, can we be a little cheeky? I tried to be a little cheeky and jump. Oh, things have gone wrong for this group. No, don't make it 3 wide there. I don't know whether Impega would have known in time that there was going to be a car alongside. Uh-oh. Mid-air collisions are bad. Oh, what the hell happened? Something happened to Impega that just fired his car across. Ouch. That was a nasty crash. That was one hell of a nasty crash for Impega, and I mean, Scotty, complete innocent bystander in that one. Admittedly, we shouldn't really have been going 4 wide, even contemplating 4 wide in that particular section. However, apparently we were, and that was the outcome. Now, there's the dastardly tree. We don't hit the tree this time around, which is good. I quite like this layout. The car is very understeery, but as far as a circuit layout goes, it's pretty good fun around here. The Skytrack is just a little bit janky. I think it's more like just the confines of this area is very different. Skytrack, because of its being set sort of sizes for the corner pieces, you're kind of stuck working with what you got. It feels almost a little bit janky on the elevation changes, but elevation changes are always super difficult to do in GTA 5. Otherwise, yeah, I have to say, I really like this track. Yeah, so like I perhaps prefer a slightly smoother jump there and sort of smoother down section. This bit here is fine. Nothing, no problematic bit there. But yeah, sort of here, little smoother downward transition. However, yeah, not it's certainly more usable than the previous track in many ways. Oh, we're going to end up running out towards the wall just a smidge through there, but that's fine. Ninetails is catching the group ahead. I am not going as fast as Ninetails around this circuit. I'm struggling to make... It's weird, like again, regular viewers will know that I am generally one to drive understeery cars. I don't like an oversteery car. I want the back end of my car to be stuck to the road, and if that means I have an understeery car, then that tends to be what I go for. However, this is almost too understeery for me, and that if a car is too understeery for me to enjoy driving it, you know it's really, really understeery. Like, that is... That is really understeering, which is weird considering it's supposed to be a drift car, but there we go. We haven't had any big slides through that section again since the first lap. Stallion and somebody got connected and have promoted me up to a 3rd position. Ninetales is trying to chase after Gliska for the lead. Maybe we'll see them fighting one another and start slowing each other down. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. It's going to be me and Liam. We might at some point start fighting over this third position, the last space on the podium. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Ninetales has gone and taken the lead. Liam's fallen off the circuit somewhere, or I say fallen off, made a mistake somewhere around the lap. Okay, 2 more laps to go. This feels like a really long race. It hasn't been at all, and I don't know why. That was a lot of speed through that section. When you get it right through this first part, it's really rewarding. It's one of those... I don't know, sometimes you get tracks and you get sort of sequences, and it's very, very rewarding. It's very rewarding in this car as well. Oh, we might have given Ninetales a little help. Sorry, Ninetales. There was a little too much help through there from me. That was a bump draft and a half right there. Right, be a little bit... You know, I've got to be brave, but also I don't want to spin the car with 2 laps to go. Yeah, nothing worse than falling out of 3rd. I mean, I guess it's worse falling out of the lead, but yeah, you don't want to fall out of 3rd place just because you're driving like a plank trying to catch up to the leader. Not when there's a, you know, oh, this is going about badly wrong. Losing the back end all the way down there somehow. Kept that together. We side up the inside. Let's get run a little bit wide. Little bit slow perhaps through that section. Bobble the curb again. That time there was a little bit of oversteer. This has been a really, really good race. Ninetales is going to repass us on the inside with that slipstream. Can we duck underneath for the exit here? No, not quite. Although we do get a really, really good run. 1 more lap to go. Gliska is going to want to be seeing this going on behind. Me and Ninetales fighting is fantastic news for Gliska. If we are battling, we are not really doing much to catch up to the leader. Still looking around the outside of the red car. No space for that. And the problem is now we've got Impega coming to join. Is that Stig? No, it's EK Gaming's joining as well. We're going to have a huge group of cars. Impega is basically here now. So it's 4 cars in a line for the lead. It's not quite... well, it's kind of a 4-car battle for the lead. If anything happens here, it will be anyone's game, really. I've pushed that too hard. We hit the wall. That's lost all of my speed, which is a shame because we are right there. I've had a terrible line for all of this. Impega's to the outside. Can I get the run up the hill? We do just about fend off from Impega. Ninetales is swapping paint with Gliska's car. I'm going to get a big understeer moment as Impega's going to look around the outside. Impega's done really well to recover from that crash towards the start of the race. Here comes the slipstream. It's a lot of speed from me, but I've got nowhere to go. I can't go 3 wide through here. It'll be a massive crash. We're still on the inside of Impega, though. Few more quarters to go. I've binned it. I turned in just a little too soon. We started the chain reaction. I turned it in just a little too soon, trying to keep to the inside of Impega. And we started the chain reaction. Gliska and Ninetales got together. Gliska will take victory. Impega takes second. I will take 3rd. It's a podium. It was just a little bit too much of an ask from me on that inside. I just turned in a little too much. Just a little too much. Chris has found a way onto the satellite dish this time around. That was a fantastic couple of laps battling. I'm annoyed with myself that I clipped that wall. I shouldn't have clipped the wall. I was a fool. Nareth is having a paddle. Sure. Why not? Every so often your car does just want to visit a swimming pool. Mustang wants an E-Type. I mean, I want an E-Type as well. I would very much like an E-Type. I'd be tempted by like where's the supercharged X? I can never remember because there's so many different things. XFR? I can't remember. One of the saloon cars with a supercharged V8 sounds like fun to me because, you know, I mean, I probably don't need another very big Oh. Oh, well, that's not been very cleverly done, has it? We did much better with the first cars here. No, I'm not thinking of the XK. The XK is the coupe. Although the XK is not terrible, but I was thinking more of the saloon car. I don't think they ever did an estate version. Like, there is a shooting brake version, but I don't think there is a shooting brake, like, fast version. Oh, then there might have been one. I can't remember. But yes, while I wouldn't turn down. To be fair, I would have an entire garage of estate cars. You know, that would work for me. I'd be cool with that. I like estate cars, so I don't know. I might go for something a little smaller than my current selection of giant cars next. Tempted by an I saw the crash going on and I tried to avoid the crash. Unfortunately, there was a crash going on the inside as well. Oh well, this race has gone. This race has fallen apart. We started thinking about car shopping, and then it all came crumbling down again. Bloody hell! Oh, that's a really horrible play. Poor Flip. So Flippy made the right decision there. Was kind of just stuck there, and nothing you can really do at that point. You've got to kind of wait until there is a gap to be able to turn your car around. It's a horrible place to be stuck as well, because that is a fast section and you can't really see the cars approaching. But there we go. Yes, a little think of car shopping and things have got distracted at some point. Well, see, I was hoping to have done the stuff I wanted to with the Lexus, but everything's closed now and I can't take the Lexus drag racing, which is a sad time at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, there was going to be some more, there are going to be a load more car videos, however, I can't really do anything at the moment. So, yeah. I was literally planning on doing an Audi video. In fact, I was hoping to do one before I moved, but I couldn't get everything. I was just panicked trying to get panic. I was just busy getting everything sorted, and now I can't get stuff. But you know, so small cars I was thinking of. I was thinking of a Megane R26 Megane. Not the, well, I mean, I'd love the crazy, like, super lightweight version, but that's like 20 grand. Just the normal R26, because that looks fun. Basically. Fun, hot hatch, slightly better fuel economy than the 20-ish that I get at best from everything else. I mean, 10 on a very, very good day with the Fury, and that's a very good day. It's 10 if it's downhill with the wind behind you, I think. Oh, I mean, that was a little ambitious going for that. I'm trying to find a bit of road that I could accelerate on that doesn't involve another car getting in the way. Oh, you hit the wall through there as well. I'm going to retake both of those positions, and we will climb back up to 11th. I mean, this also very much not my sort of car. This is a little bit too oversteery for me, personally. It's too oversteery for me to ever really feel comfortable pushing it hard. Or, I mean, you kind of can. I don't know. I don't trust this car. That's the thing with it. I don't really trust it. Or car, pickup, whatever you want to call it. And when you don't really trust a car, you either make little mistakes or you just drive a little bit slower because you're not able to be as aggressive with the throttle, or you're not braking as late, or turning in as sharply through the corners. I mean, this is more like you would expect a drift vehicle to drive, which is fair enough. I'm kind of glad that it does, because at least it, you know, the name is worthwhile on that front. I'm going to get that slowed. I was being really sneaky. That was really risky. I thought I was going to have a crash. We are okay, but I did very much think we were going to do a silly error through that one. We got a huge run on Danger Man here. I got a massive bounce. I get to the inside. Oh, pull it up in time. That's a fun overtaking spot down there, I will say. It's a sensible spot as well if you get it right. That was a nice run. Okay, we're 9th place. After that abysmal start to the race, I can't be too disappointed with a 9th position at the moment. Again, a little bit more moving around, and Pegger's taken the lead. Pone's managed to explode. Well done. Well done on that one. Don't quite know where you've managed that one, but I say fair play. There is a Chris Explosion award. I don't know if anybody exploded earlier, to be honest, but, you know, maybe. Longbow is leading this little group. Now, do we reckon we can find a way past? Not if I do that. Oh, Ninetales has had a spin. Don't know whether it was assisted, but Ninetales has had a spin. Oh, we're going to fire up the inside. Danger Man is desperately trying to follow us. I don't know if it's going to work because they're going to be too wide behind. Oh, Turbo's had a issue. Turbo rolled off a fence. Ninetales, no, that was Danger Man actually fired us forward, got us moving. We are stuck side by side with Ninetales again for this lap. I think Ninetales might yield on the inside there eventually. No, still. Oh, Danger Man ran in really deep through all of that. I mean, this is the fight for 5th if we can catch up to Longbow and I think Mustang, I don't know, in the pink car. We have got, I say, a little bit clear, although this does mean that those behind are going to get a massive run. Potentially, okay, not quite close enough to have a massive run. Mustang gets to the inside of Longbow, moves up a position. I did see the big group of the leaders fighting not too far away. Come on, come on, come on, don't slide around. Gotta not slide around too much. Oh, like that. That just kills momentum off the corner. Ninetales is having a look to the outside down here. Can we... we're all good. Just chuck it through there. Can we get into the draft? That's what we need. As I said again, like it feels like this is a really, really long race. I mean, time-wise, it isn't particularly. I don't know whether it's because you're constantly in cornering. Certainly in this car here, I'm constantly fighting the car. That was a terrible line. All sorts of wonky on the outside there, but we are far enough away from, oh god, everyone else. Still some sliding around going on in all of this. We've lost a lot of time. This last lap has been a bit iffy. Don't do that. I really need to get the draft of Longbow's truck. If we could get into the draft, we could potentially catch up and maybe make a go at 6th. Longbow's missed a checkpoint, maybe? Something happened to Longbow. I mean, we are actually now... Oh, no, Longbow's lagging. That's what happened to Longbow. Okay, Longbow's having a lag. I mean, this is the entire fight for the lead. We are almost in the lead battle. We are going to be in the lead battle. Everything's gone wrong at the downhill section. It's going to be about 10 cars now fighting for the lead. Mustang's come out of that one there okay. We're in 5th. This could go any way now. It could go any way. We could all have a really, really big crash. I'm stuck on the outside. It's literally 2x2 going on here. We are almost at the full NASCAR levels of stacking up through these corners. I'm on the outside again into turn 1. Longbow is looking for a gap. It's not going to work. There was... Oh, where the hell do I put my truck? This is just pure survival. It's find a spot on the road that isn't occupied by another very drifty metal box. In fact, there's been a big pile up behind, so it might have ended up only being a 3-car battle for the lead. I much prefer that to the 7-car battle. We tried to climb over somebody. Don't do that. That's a really, really bad idea. Don't climb over somebody else's car. It doesn't end well whatsoever. We've got a good run, though, there. That's a really, really good run. It's probably the best run of the top 3, but I'm to the outside of the very dangerous corner. There was space, but only just. Have to duck back into line. Nothing giving down here. I think we are clear of everyone behind. There was a little tag between the leaders. We're going to sneak up the inside. It's 3 wide over the jump. Still not going to find any luck out there. We're going to have to duck back into line. It's going to come down to the final corner, I think. Possibly. We can get a really good run down this section. Oh, they both fight to the inside. There's bumping. There's lifting up of trucks in the air. We're going to try to sweep around the outside and make some... Oh, there's a bin in the way. I don't want to hit the bin because you will lose all your momentum if you hit that. Gliska hit the wall. It's not just me who does it. Gliska bumped off the wall on the inside. I'm going to lose all of my speed. Ninetales fires up the inside through here. We're going to try fire up the inside in the final corner. The red trucks have got into contact. Ninetales is in the tree and Danger Man gets the podium and we're 4th. That was a stupid race. That was an absolutely ridiculous end to that race. That was crazy. That was absolutely ridiculous. I got fastest lap of the race. Oh, Gliska did exactly what I did on the previous race. Unfortunately for me, I was the one that came off slightly... I was the one that was stuck on the outside that time as Gliska pinged off the wall. Ninetales gets unlucky on that final run. Cass, what are you doing up there? Cass. Are you going to try and drive on the sim rig? You can't drive on the sim rig. You're a cat. Well, I mean, maybe you can. Maybe Cass can drive on the sim rig. Buddy, don't... Cass. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's now moved. I was going to take a picture, typical. Hello. I was going to go and take a picture of where he was stood, because he was sat on the chair, but he had his front paws up on the steering wheel. If I could have got my phone ready in time, it would have been brilliant, but apparently not.